Hi guys, today we're going to be making this really cute octopus plush, and I've seen them all over the internet but I never realised how to make one until I found a tutorial on YouTube, but it was in Spanish, so I thought I would sort of translate it into English, and I will post the template in the description, which isn't mine but you can still have a look and print it off, and also I will link the original tutorial in the description as well. So here's how you make it. So if you look at the template, it is in Spanish because the person that posted the original tutorial of this was doing it in Spanish. So I think it is pretty easy to sort of see which piece goes with which piece of the octopus. For the basic octopus shape, all you're going to need is 4 of this piece in whichever colour you choose, and they can be fleece or felt or any other fabric. And you're also going to need 7 tentacle pieces in the same colour, and 7 tentacle pieces in a different colour. And then for the basic octopus, you're also going to need either some black circles of felt for the eyes, or you can use these stick-on eyes and hot glue. And there are also accessories on the template, such as
glasses and a moustache and a monocle and a bow and a top hat.
So I'm going to be using the glasses and the bow for this tutorial, but you can use any that you choose. You can make a gentleman one from the monocle and the moustache, or a nerd one from the moustache and the glasses, or whatever you choose. So you can just mix and match it up. So the first thing you're going to do, and you can do this on a sewing machine or you can hand stitch it, and I'm going to be hand stitching because it is quite small. So take your 7 tentacle pieces in each colour and place them back to back with one colour on each side. And you're just going to start on the thin side because this will not be seen when you've completed the plush. And you're just going to start about here and sew all the way around to about here with either a blanket stitch or a running stitch or whatever you want to do. And there should be a little gap here. And once you've got the gap, you're going to turn it inside out so that you have this neat stitching on the outside that you're going to be seeing once you've finished the plush. And then this bit can be a bit ragged once you've stuffed it and stitched it up, but that doesn't matter too much because this is going to be on the inside and it's going to be covered by the head. So you should have 7 of these once you've done. Now attach a piece of thread to one of the tentacles, and you're going to gradually join them together by putting the thread through all of them so that they join into a circle. If you've chosen to secure it by putting a running stitch through all of these pieces like I have done, it might look a little bit misshapen, so all you're going to do is take the thread and just sort of tighten it up like this. And then if you let go, it will come undone again, so all you're going to need to do is put a few more stitches through the middle just to secure it in place. Once it's secure, you should only have a small hole in the middle, and that doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it anyway. Next, take your 4 larger pieces, and I did go ahead with this because I forgot that I hadn't recorded this bit, but what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 of them, so just pretend that this hasn't got these bits attached on, and you're going to put them back to back like this, with the wrong sides facing outwards. And you're going to start stitching here and either use a running stitch or a blanket stitch and go to 3/4 of the way down so that you've got a gap like I've got here, and that should only be on one side. So once you've done that, you're going to pull apart the side that you haven't stitched so that you should have a clean edge, and add in another piece so that once you've done that you should have a sort of, it's building into an egg shape, and you only need to leave the gap on one of the sides. On all the other sides you can go all the way down to the bottom with the stitching. So now you should have an inside out ball with this little opening, and what you're going to do is you're going to push all of this through the opening so that it's inside out. And once it's inside out, you need to stuff it like I have done to make a big sphere, and then just sew up this gap. Now you've got your 2 main pieces, and you're going to need to heat up your glue gun now because we're going to stick it together. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your bottom piece and have it facing the way you want it, because at the minute I have got one tentacle that is very badly stitched, so I'm going to keep that at the back with the stitching that I've used that went wrong there. So you're going to just take your glue gun and you're going to glue all around here, but not right in the middle because you don't want the glue to go all the way through, so probably around about this area. And then place your circle on top and press it down so that it sticks better, because it needs to be sticking while it's cooling down, otherwise it'll just come apart again and you don't want that to happen. So make sure that it is pressed down very securely and keep it held there for about 10 seconds. Now if you're going to add glasses to your octopus, you're going to place them here so that you can see where else you need to put the eyes. And what you're going to do is you're going to mark the places where you want the eyes in pen, and then once you've done that, you're going to use hot glue to attach the eyes into place. I realise that the eyes I've put on mine are quite small, so if you do have bigger eyes, then I would suggest that you use them instead. Now these are the things that I'm going to use for the accessories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side and take the two bow pieces. And I don't think this piece is on the template, so you'll just need to cut out a little strip yourself. But for this part, which goes with this part of the template, you're going to pinch the middle so that it forms one of those, and then wrap the bow around it like this. And this is kind of wonky a little bit, but you can make yours better, and then you can either choose to sew this bit together or you can hot glue it. And to finish off the plush, you're just going to hot glue your accessories on, and you can add mouth if you want with hot glue, or you can use paint, or you can draw it on with a marker, whichever way you want to, and then you're finished. And you can use it as an ornament or whatever you want to. For example, I have used it on my bookshelf. So I hope you liked this tutorial, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!